Hi, I'm Claude.
And I'm Clinton, and we're the Lamest Offenders. Today's episode is kind of like a little special thing with like Claude had with the Amazing Spider-Man 3 video, or why
Which is doing particularly well.
why it shouldn't be made.
Yeah.
I thought, I got to jump on this bandwagon. And,
you got to ride his coattails.
Yeah. So I figured we'd talk about Daredevil for a little bit.
Well, just the whole crux of this is there's been all these rumors on the internet about Daredevil's involvement going forward. Now that we've seen him in No Way Home, and it just seems like he's going to be in everything. Yeah. Reportedly.
With Daredevil and Spider-Man and Kingpin and Hawkeye now, it is the perfect time to kind of feel like talk about this. They're actually there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Daredevil is reportedly going to be in She-Hulk, the upcoming She-Hulk Disney Plus show.
Spoilers.
Which makes sense because they're both attorneys, so that makes a lot of sense to me.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, please.
So there's actually like a reported scene where they go against each other, and then Matt Murdock schools her completely because he is, I guess, representing a person who makes really crappy superhero costumes, and I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what's going on, and then my favorite part of that entire rumor was they end up banging. Oh, so I'm like, she better be She-Hulk.
Well, isn't she going to be green the entire time?
Oh, she better. 7'2".
Matt Murdock's like, that's just my thing.
Yeah, and the actor, he's not the tallest guy. So.
No, he's like 5'6", I guess, but he's still good, so it's all right.
Movie magic.
Yeah. So after he's only supposed to be in a couple episodes for that. Mm-hmm. I doubt he's even going to be. Are we going to see him in the costume in that one? I kind of doubt it.
That's the other rumor. Is Charlie Cox is Matt Murdock. He's supposed to show up as Daredevil in his yellow and red costume.
In the She-Hulk one. Okay,
yeah, so we'll see.
I don't know how that's going to work.
It's going to steal the entire show away from She-Hulk.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is basically like, it's Daredevil's new vehicle.
Yeah,
so,
I'd rather just watch that.
Yeah,
honestly.
I don't know how the original costume is going to look. It only lasted for about 6 issues in the comics, and then he went completely red. So because the sales sucked so bad.
I'm wondering if they're going to do the yellow stuff. I'm wondering if this is kind of like a test run for the X-Men to see how that, because I really want classic X-Men yellow and blue, like 90s.
Well, you showed me the leaked Thor image coming out for the MCU.
Oh, so that, with the helmet.
I feel is the test right there.
Yeah. I think it looks sweet because the promo art for all those, it always looks not great. Yeah. So,
and then after She-Hulk, he's rumored to be in Echo, which that makes a ton of sense for me.
Way more.
That makes way more sense because Echo's storyline revolves heavily around Daredevil and Kingpin. So Kingpin, spoilers again for Hawkeye. So if you haven't finished that, just go watch it. It's a great show. But Echo shoots Kingpin in the face. You hear a thud, but he's not dead. Kingpin's not dead because this is exactly what happened in the comics. He goes blind, and it just kind of proceeds. Actually, one of my favorite Daredevil storylines. So this could be amazing if it's done right.
Yeah, and why introduce Kingpin, Wilson Fisk? Finally get him back, and then just shoot him in the head.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. Mm-hmm. Then after that, it is reported to be in Armor Wars, the War Machine solo
vehicle,
project. Yeah, where the rumor about that is that someone steals some Stark tech and basically becomes Stilt Man, which is one of the lamest, in the bad way, not the good way, like this show, but one of the lamest villains on the planet.
I think that'd be sweet.
I would love it, honestly.
Like, can you imagine?
I want to see Daredevil fight Stilt Man.
If they film that right, like where you're on the ground level and you just look up and it's just this guy the size of the Empire State Building.
He's tall and getting taller.
Oh God, somebody stop! There's got to be a limit to this man's craziness.
Be like that extra from Spider-Man 2, like
Spider-Man 3, Clinton.
Spider-Man 3. Sorry, my bad. But then the last one, or the other one, is Spider-Man 4, where we were talking off camera about this, where we think the perfect villain for Spider-Man 4 is Kingpin. Yeah, like it's a small stakes kind of thing, like just street level villain. D'Onofrio wants to be in a Spider-Man movie. I think it'd be perfect.
And Sony's been gunning after Daredevil's gonads for a long time because originally it was reported for, I guess, the second. Because if you're not familiar with it, so all the MCU Marvel stuff with Spider-Man, with those solo movies, they have to have an MCU character involved with them, Marvel Studios. So the first one was obviously Tony Stark. Second one, you had Nick Fury. Third one, you had pretty much everybody. And But apparently Sony really, really wants Daredevil in it. And then if you have Kingpin as the main villain, that's just perfect. And then those two can team up because I think that would be great.
Makes so much sense.
And plus, like, I'm sorry, with No Way Home, that it was such a busy movie. I feel like they need to kind of tone it down again. Yeah, because where do you go from there?
You can't. Like, hopefully, because they talked about someone buying Avengers Tower in Hawkeye. We will both guess that, that would be a perfect Fist Tower. Yeah. Like, that would be perfect as Fist Tower. And that's a great way to introduce it and then just kind of go from there. So, yeah, that could be phenomenal. I would love that so much. And
some of the best stories for Spider-Man and Daredevil is whenever it revolves around Kingpin. And
absolutely.
And it's a singular villain. So I think that's what Sony needs to kind of like rein it in.
Absolutely.
Recognize that.
Totally agree. And all this culminating in a Daredevil solo project. I hate the idea of a movie. I don't want a Daredevil movie. The one with Ben Affleck still has a bad taste in my mouth. So he's too convoluted of a character to boil down to 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think a Disney Plus show is perfect. You get 6 episodes, 6 to 8 episodes, be done with it. It's great. Like,
I agree.
The Netflix ones were too long. There were like 13 episodes in that, and I was like, this is too much. Let's scale this back. So
it did start to, it didn't feel very concise. It just felt like it was just getting like artificially like just squeezed and stretched. Yeah. And when you have something that's Disney Plus, hopefully it'll be like Hawkeye where it's told concisely instead of the other ones.
And I love the Netflix show. The Netflix show is phenomenal. It was great, but the second season was just like, oh my gosh, let's wrap this up.
Right.
So, but that's our thoughts for it. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave a comment. That'd be great. We'd love to hear from you.
Some of us would.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's...
I would. I
don't read those things. It's peasant work. So anyway, that's our Daredevil feature. So if you guys have any comments, again, like we said, just comment below. I won't read them, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks so much. Stay lame.
Bye.